Something has been draining people, and people is not realizing it. But the reason why things are starting to drain people is because they doing the same things over and over. They've been working day by day trying to figure it out, trying to figure out this life. And they've been working so long, they forgot what life is about. They don't want to be a part of the programs anymore. People have been so a part of the program, they lost track of what life should be like and how life should be. That's what is draining people. They've been working 8, 10 hours. And have you noticed when you see somebody that works 8 and 10 hours, they don't do nothing else but work, but they feel like they do a lot in life because they just work? Just ask yourself that. Have you been having a conversation with somebody when you ask them, what do you do? And they say, I do a lot, I work. But that's all in their vocabulary, is that they work, because work is replacing their real life. The internet is replacing their real life. And the crazy thing is that people don't want to experience real life no more. That's what's draining people. People don't want to go to the grocery store no more. They want to order everything offline. They don't want to stand in line no more. And that's the most craziest thing that I ever experienced. You so drained to the point that you don't want to experience real life. And I like to experience real life. I was shopping the other day. I was at Target. And I was so pissed off when I was at Target, right? I was looking for a big pot to cook for my kitchen, right? And I couldn't find this pot at Target. So that's why I was so upset. And a lot of people are starting to become upset because they're drained, right? The reason why I was so upset is I traveled to 2 or 3 stores looking for the same pot, and it wasn't there. It was only stainless steel pots. I didn't want no stainless steel pot. I wanted an aluminum pot. And the only way you can get this pot was online. And it troubled me. I wanted the real life experience. I wanted to go to the store and get this pot, but you can't even get things in real life no more. Everything has got to be done online. I had to order on Amazon. And I like Amazon too, but I don't want to order on Amazon every day. Now let me know if y'all know somebody like that. All they do is order every day off Amazon. They're addicted to ordering off Amazon. They feel like they gotta have something from Amazon every day. They just be buying stuff they don't even think they need. They just buy with no problem just to say, I got it off Amazon. And ain't nothing wrong with it. But every day, that's why things are just draining people. And I like to go to the movies too, just to get the experience. Everything has got to be streamed now. Movies just going straight to streaming. Some companies don't even put their movies in the theaters no more. People lost touch of reality. And the reason why people lost touch of reality, because technology is changing everything. And that's why a lot of people are starting to not get what's going on. It's part of programming. Nothing should be this difficult. I shouldn't have to travel to 3 stores to find a pot I had to order online. Everything, it seems like you got to get online. And the only thing I like getting offline that I haven't got offline in a long time was my retro Jordans. A lot of people like their Jordans. I hated standing in line for Jordans. I only did it one time, and I'll never do it again. But you work so much, you can't even go to the concert that you've been wishing and hoping for no more. You know, sometimes you be having a plan to go to your favorite concert, and then at the last minute, your work calls for overtime, mandatory overtime, and you can't even go. So now you sad, and you starting to feel like your back is against the wall, because you know you want to go to that concert. And a lot of people will still go and say, forget that job. And I don't blame them. They may get fired, they might not get fired. It is what it is. And a lot of people got that attitude, but I see why. Because a lot of people are drained. And that's the reason why they're drained. You can't get the real life experiences no more. You working all the time. You forgot what your goals really was. And that's why you just losing interest in everything. That's why you just checking out on your life. You don't even care no more. When did it come to the point that you don't even care? It's becoming that bad out here? You don't even care no more? That's why a lot of people just walk across the street onto oncoming traffic. They don't even care about traffic. They just walk right out there like the car's supposed to stop. What if the car not paying attention and ran them right over? God forbid that it doesn't happen. But people are walking out and not caring. Stop doing that. People are speeding in these cars, not valuing their life. And I know life is getting difficult, but stop it. I want everybody to be all right. And I know life can get you down. And then half the time, when people start a conversation, that's why a lot of people don't keep conversations long. Because when you want to have a decent conversation, it always got to be a debate. It's like you spend 5 hours talking, and then the other person, they want to debate you back all the time. Every conversation shouldn't be a debate. That's why conversations are short and simple now. People don't have the energy for that. People don't have the energy for nothing. So ask yourself, what do you do besides just work? Don't use that as a leeway all the time. You feel like you ain't got to do nothing else in life because you work. You need to do more. Go out, get out, make a difference. Do something where you can feel good about yourself. But they're starting to take that right too. You don't have a right to just be in peace no more and feel good. A lot of people want to disturb your peace. So that's why a lot of people are drained. They can't think of the next time they're going to have fun again. They don't remember the last time they had fun. I seen a status the other day. It went viral. Somebody was saying the most boring thing ever was bowling. And I couldn't believe it. I used to have fun at bowling. And let me know how y'all feel about bowling. I used to feel like bowling was the most exciting thing ever. But people are saying that's the boringest thing ever? Bowling? I want to know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Because what's going on right now is definitely not normal. And that's why people are starting to feel drained. They lost touch of real life and reality. That's what I believe. Let me know what you believe.